Do you ever stop to think about how some people manage to look so young no matter how old they are? Good genes aren't the only factor. A life in harmony with Stoic ideals, characterized by the cultivation of inner calm and the acceptance of timeless wisdom, is the goal. In this video, we'll explore 13 profound ideas influenced by both Stoicism and modern science. These ideas will shed light on the reasons behind a youthful appearance and share strategies for maintaining it. Number 1. Inner calm as the fountain of youth. You have power over your mind, not outside events, writes Marcus Aurelius in Meditations. Knowing this will give you the strength you need, more than just mental fortitude. This inner calm is a strength that changes the way you look physically. Contrarily, stress makes us look older. How does stress affect your body? Your body produces an excess of cortisol when you're constantly stressed. Although small surges of cortisol can be useful, long-term exposure deteriorates collagen, a protein essential for healthy skin. Reduced amounts exacerbate wrinkles and fine lines and induce swelling. The skin becomes red, puffy, and lifeless as a result of prolonged stress, which accelerates the cellular aging process. Feeling and looking older is accelerated by stress, which damages cells. What goes on in your brain also goes on in your body. If your mind is racing, you may notice a change in your posture, facial expression, and the appearance of tension lines. The radiance of inner serenity, a state of inner peace, has the reverse effect. When your thoughts are calm, your body responds in kind. Loss of tension in the face, less scowling and relaxed brows equal fewer wrinkles. Blood flow is improved when you're calm, which means more nutrients reach your skin and result in a more radiant complexion. A relaxed state of mind controls cortisol and increases endorphins and other feel-good hormones, which help one look their best. Perpetuating a youthful and irresistible air of effortless elegance is the outward manifestation of an inner calm person. Methods for fostering inner serenity. You can't just be born with inner tranquility. You have to work at it. This is the first step, the question for control. Think to yourself, is this within my control? Whenever you're feeling overwhelmed, drop it if it isn't. If so, start small and stay focused. Everyday thoughts. Take 5 minutes out of your day to write down your thoughts or meditate. If you want to find your core and reflect, try writing every night like Marcus Aurelius did. Take deep, meaningful breaths. When anxiety starts to build, try breathing deeply and slowly to soothe your nervous system. The grace of quietness. Is there anyone you've ever met whose appearance belies their age? Most likely they exude serenity. Maintaining a state of inner peace is the pinnacle of anti-aging strategies. Number 2. A mindset of resilience shapes your appearance. We suffer more in imagination than in reality, wrote Seneca. Eliminate mental and emotional clutter by quitting over things you can't control. A calm demeanor and a resilient spirit are the results of unclouded thinking. Soon enough you'll find that this airiness is your default setting, and you'll seem revitalized instead of exhausted. Seneca's wise saying, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality," serves as a powerful reminder that much of our tension is something we bring upon ourselves. Fears like rejection, failure, and uncertainty almost never come true. In spite of this, the physical and mental signs of the mental toll of worrying about these things are obvious. Consequences of anxiety. The wear and tear resulting from constantly fretting are apparent. Frown lines and wrinkles on the forehead and cheeks can become more pronounced if anxiety persists over an extended period of time. Eye strain, puffiness, and dark circles around the eyes are signs of having restless nights spent brooding. Physical tiredness. When you're emotionally drained, it shows physically in your slouched posture and gray skin. How resilience differs. Your inner equilibrium will be safeguarded when you practice resilience, which is defined as the capacity to confront adversity without giving in to terror or panic. Both your thoughts and your body language are influenced by this inner clarity. Facial muscles relax when you're relaxed, making you look younger and more approachable. Fresh eyes. A more resilient person gets better sleep and has a more positive mindset, which gives their eyes a new lease on life. Positivity. When you let go of your worries, real or imagined, you may walk tall and proud, exuding the qualities of a healthy, energetic person. Practical resilience strategies to reduce mental stress. The key to building resilience is not to run away from challenges, but to confront them head-on with all the information you need. The first step is to be careful not to confuse reality with fantasy. Is this anxiety founded on fact or assumption? Is a relevant question to ask. The latter is usually the case, you'll see. Feeling this level of self-awareness lets you let go of fears that aren't required. Turn obstacles into opportunities. Unpleasant things happen to good people, but unpleasant things can also be opportunities for progress. As Seneca emphasized, breakdowns are opportunities for growth. So instead of dreading them, embrace them with bravery. Center your efforts on the things you have control over. They don't have it easy, but they also don't allow their anxieties to hold them back. Just picture someone whose life is completely overtaken by anxiety. A tight expression crosses their features as they slump their shoulders and furrow their brows. The mental toll shows on their looks at any age. By embracing a mindset of resilience, you can not only make it through life easier, but also preserve your energy and youthful spirit. Number 3. Timelessness through acceptance. Our sage Epictetus warns us to take what we can control,
and run with what the world throws at us. Giving up isn't what it means to accept. Rather, it's to stop fighting against what is. This way of thinking encourages delicacy and poise, which are ageless attributes. Seriously, it's common to see happier, healthier people who don't try to control life's inevitable curveballs. When faced with life's unknowns, the wise say, make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens. As Epictetus put it, choosing to accept something instead of fighting it is a deliberate move away from ineffective resistance and toward constructive action. How much does resistance cost? Stress and tension build up in the body when we battle against life's natural flow. Whether that's by dwelling on the past, fretting about the future, or denying the power of positive thinking. Tense face, teeth clenching, lips pursed, and forehead wrinkled are common signs of resistance. There may be lasting effects from certain expressions used repeatedly. Tense muscles, unmanaged resistance causes tense shoulders, a rigid posture, and a fatigued look. Feeling down and out because you can't help but wish things were different is a heavy emotional load. Supremacy in embracing change, contrarily, brings about an inner and outer lightness through acceptance. Loss of control softens your face, giving you a calm and young appearance. This is the result of letting go of what you cannot change. Flexibility in movement is released via acceptance, enabling you to exude an air of effortless elegance in your posture and gait. Optimal vigor and brightness are the results of releasing emotional energy spent fighting against reality. Consider those who have chosen to welcome the unknown as part of life's adventure. An irresistible tranquility emanates from them. The tranquility that radiates from them and the seeming lack of visible signs of the hardships they have endured contribute to their enduring allure. Adopting an attitude of gratitude. Follow these steps, derived from Stoic philosophy, to create timelessness through acceptance. Be careful not to confuse effort with resistance. Do what we can. According to Epictetus, get yourself to think about it. Instead of fighting life's currents, you can embrace them and go with the flow. The pure joy of embracing what is. You can change the way you show up in the world simply by practicing acceptance. Being at peace with one's circumstances gives the impression of youth and freedom to those around them. Their seeming tranquility is not due to a lack of adversity, but rather to the deliberate decision to not let excessive emotional burdens weigh them down. Resistance, on the other hand, manifests as an obvious fight, a stress that dries up the body and makes the eyes and face tighten.
Embracing acceptance releases you from that burden, letting your inner radiance and beauty radiate. Living with purpose adds years to your life. The weight of an aimless existence is great. You radiate from the inside out when you're motivated by something significant. To live in harmony with your genuine calling, as Marcus Aurelius put it, is to live in harmony with nature. With a clear sense of purpose, your every activity is imbued with vigor and vitality, giving you an air of everlasting youth. Going through the motions is one way to describe living a life devoid of meaning. On the other hand, it's like drawing energy from an infinite well when you're in sync with something significant. For a life well lived, this is the key. In Meditations, Marcus Aurelius urges us to live in harmony with our genuine mission, or in other words, in harmony with nature. If you want to feel young on the inside and out, as well as more connected to the world around you, this is the way to go. A meaningful life. Nothing can keep us going like having a purpose in life. It gives purpose, meaning, and direction to all we do. Those whose lives have meaning, their deeds are imbued with purpose, giving the impression that they are more vibrant and active. In the face of adversity, show resilience by being focused on your goals and refusing to let them derail you. Keep your young zeal. The fire that lights a person's purpose inside doesn't go out as they get older. Rather, it gets stronger, endowing them with an enduring character. Disconnection, disorientation, and loss of direction are common experiences for those who lack a sense of purpose in life. Sluggishness, dull skin, and a general lack of interest are all physical manifestations of mental exhaustion. However, when you know exactly what you're here to do, an inner light comes on and lifts both your spirit and your outward appearance, making a difference every day. Get back in touch with your life's meaning if you want to look younger and live longer. In this way, make your principles clear. Consider what you are most concerned about. No matter what your values are, whether it's family, creativity, helping others, and so on, knowing what they are will give your life purpose. Make objectives that matter. Making sure your day-to-day actions are in line with your beliefs is just as important as looking at the big picture when it comes to finding your purpose. Begin by establishing objectives that motivate and inspire you. Assist those in need. Focusing on the world around you can frequently help you feel more purposeful. Helping other people, whether through paid employment, volunteer work, or just being there for them, is a great way to recharge your mental and physical battery. One embodies a certain type of timelessness when they live their lives with purpose. You radiate tranquility because you have discovered your purpose in life and are no longer seeking it elsewhere. This is seen in the clarity your expression softens, your posture straightens, and your self-assurance grows. You have a spring in your step and sparkle in your eyes because you are so committed to following your path. This stands in stark contrast to the aimless because of the burden they bear. They frequently give the impression of being exhausted, uninterested, or overwhelmed. Living a life devoid of meaning might hasten your aging process, whereas living a life filled with purpose infuses each moment with vitality and keeps you looking young and healthy as you become older. The healing power of nature. Seneca frequently describes seeking solace in rural areas in his writings. Nature provides us with a sense of calm and renewal. Outdoor activities have a calming effect on the body and mind by reducing cortisol levels and bringing us back to reality. Your general look is a reflection of this serenity. The curative powers of nature were themes that ran throughout Seneca's texts. In his pursuit of peace and quiet, he frequently sought refuge in rural areas. Nature was more than a background for contemplation. It brought him tranquility and insight. He thought we could cure our minds and bodies by escaping the hustle and bustle of city life and living in harmony with nature. Stress in the natural world. The anti-aging stress hormone, cortisol, can be miraculously reduced by nature. Nature, whether in the form of a park, a forest, or even just a view of water, has a calming effect on the human body and mind. According to research, natural aids include lower cortisol levels. Research has demonstrated that spending time in nature reduces cortisol levels, which in turn lessens the emotional and physical toll that stress takes. A more positive state of mind is a direct result of spending time in nature, since this activity increases levels of the feel-good neurotransmitters known as serotonin and endorphins. It's better sleep. Your circadian cycle can be better regulated by being exposed to natural light during the day, which leads to deeper, more rejuvenating sleep, unveiling the secret of nature's beauty. Similar to how Seneca discovered serenity in rural areas, we may also harness the healing power of nature to revitalize ourselves. Nature has a significant impact on our physical appearance, in addition to psychological benefits. Taking a deep breath of fresh air increases your blood flow, making your skin look healthier and more radiant. Vitamin D, which is necessary for healthy, radiant skin, is produced by moderate sun exposure. However, excessive sun exposure can cause damage. The body's natural motions, such as walking, hiking, or just being outside, boost flexibility and fitness, improving one's look. Methods for living a more natural life. To reap nature's rewards, a lavish getaway isn't necessary. Here are a few simple ways to bring more nature into your day-to-day life. Regularly go for walks. A little outdoor exercise can do wonders for your mood and energy levels. Tune into your sense of smell, hearing, and sight. Go outside and relax. Parks, gardens, and nature reserves are great places to find peace and quiet. If you can't go outside but still want to feel the soothing effects of nature, consider bringing some plants into your house or office. A serene moment in nature. Connecting with nature on a regular basis gives people an aura of eternal wisdom. They seem younger, calmer, and more revitalized. This serenity, based in nature, flows forth. They exude an innate vitality that stems not from societal expectations of beauty, but from the inherent simplicity of the natural world. Breathwork and Stoic reflection. Meditation and self-awareness were themes that often surfaced in Marcus Aurelius's writings. By reducing nervous system tension and increasing cellular oxygenation, controlled breathing enhances mental acuity and physical attractiveness. In addition to making you feel younger, regular practice of mindful breathing will make you appear younger as well. Mindfulness and self-awareness were common themes throughout Marcus Aurelius's meditations. The importance of controlling one's breathing in relation to one's thinking was crystal clear to him. Reconnecting with the present moment and establishing control over inner chaos is the Stoic practice of taking a deep breath in times of stress or uncertainty. It's more than just a reflex. Exploring breathwork scientifically, mindful controlled breathing has far-reaching effects on physiological and psychological levels. A steady deep breath can calm your nervous system and reduce stress hormones, which in turn lowers your blood pressure and heart rate. Breathing more slowly is a simple way to bring your body's stress hormones back into equilibrium. This is how it helps you, regulates the neurological system. When you breathe deeply, you activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which helps alleviate tension and anxiety by activating the rest and digest response. Breathing deeply increases the flow of oxygen to all of your cells, including your skin. An increase in blood flow like this will leave your skin looking healthy and glowing. Stress relief. When you learn to breathe more deliberately, you can alleviate the physical stress that manifests in your body language and facial expressions, integrating Stoic mindfulness with breathwork. An additional goal of breathwork for Marcus Aurelius was to help people become more attentive or fully present in the here and now, without attaching any value judgments or concerns to their experience. You can quiet your racing thoughts and return your awareness to the present moment by concentrating on your breathing. If you want to live life more clearly and effortlessly, this practice will help you release mental clutter. A more youthful outlook and less stress are two benefits of mindful breathing. The Stoic belief that the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts is central to their ethics. If you want to alter the caliber of your ideas, breathwork is a straightforward route to go. The air you need to stay young. Practicing breathwork has multiple benefits, including enhanced mental clarity and a more radiant appearance. To do it, follow these steps. Fine lines and a tense expression result from chronic tension in the face, which deep breathing exercises can help alleviate. Protects and nourishes skin. Your complexion will appear younger and more radiant as a result of improved circulation and increased oxygen to healthy skin cells. Bringing harmony. When you learn to regulate your breathing, you establish harmony inside yourself, which shows in your body language and the way you move. There is an eternal vigor that is enhanced by this serene presence. Morning breathwork routine. As a technique that may be easily integrated into your day, breathwork doesn't necessitate any particular tools or extensive instruction. To begin, follow these steps. The 4-count inhalation. Hold for 4. Exhale for 4. The box breathing technique is one of the easiest and most efficient breathing exercises. Proceed with subsequent iterations. As you put your palm on your stomach and take a few deep breaths in through your nose, you will experience deep belly breathing. Draw a leisurely breath out through your mouth. Your entire system will feel calmer once the diaphragm is activated. Every day, begin with a few minutes of deep, thoughtful breathing to establish a peaceful and clear tone for the rest of the day. The inevitable influence of breath. Rejuvenation through breathwork is a strength that has stood the test of time. It brings wholeness to our being by grounding us in the here and now and balancing our mind and body. Breathing deliberately has many benefits, including improving your mental clarity and making you look younger and more serene. Food moderation and gratitude. Seneca encouraged moderation in all areas, including food. Simple, nutritious meals support the body, whereas overindulgence wears it down. Key: be grateful, not always wanting. Contentment is ageless. With this thinking, Stoic Seneca advocated moderation in all things, including food. He warns us in Letters from a Stoic that undue indulgence wears down the body and soul. Indulging harms our health and reduces our enjoyment of life. Life's basic pleasures nourish our bodies and make us feel young and vibrant by eating moderately and with gratitude. Troubles with overindulgence. In modern times, overindulgence is easy. A culture of excess uses food as a source of pleasure or distraction. The body and mind can suffer from overindulgence. Sluggishness, poor energy, and weight gain result from overeating, especially processed or sugary foods. Unhealthy digestion and inflammation follow. Food overload causes inflammation, bloating, and discomfort. Weight gain might cause dull skin and a lack of energy. Overindulging can also cause mental fog, making us sluggish or irritable, and reducing our alertness. Advantages of moderation. The wise Seneca knew that moderation, especially in food, is vital for a balanced, healthy life. Mental and bodily benefits can result from attentive eating in moderation. Basic, complete meals nourish our bodies and provide sustained energy. Continuous energy throughout the day makes us feel more energized and less tired. Pure skin. Avoiding harmful foods and eating moderately helps reduce inflammation and breakouts, giving you cleaner skin. Regulate digestion to reduce bloating and discomfort, making you feel lighter and more comfortable. Thankfulness. Thankfulness is another Seneca principle. Seneca explained that satisfaction comes from enjoying what we have, not seeking more. Our thinking shifts from scarcity to abundance as we practice gratitude, especially for food. This minimizes the impulse to overindulge and promotes fulfillment and well-being that brings lasting peace. Mindful eating. We relish every bite when we eat with gratitude, noticing food nutrients. Practice mindfulness to reduce overeating and improve digestion. By accepting that less is more, we can appreciate the beauty and simplicity, leading to deeper satisfaction and less longing. This approach lowers stress, improves health, and keeps us youthful. Moderation and gratitude. Add these basic steps to your life to practice moderation and gratitude. Mindfully eat, chew slowly, and enjoy food. Flavor, texture, and scent are important. Consider its nutrition. Control portion size by serving fewer quantities and avoiding repeated servings. Pre-meal gratitude ritual. Reflect on the food before eating. Appreciate your food and riches. Refrain from mindless snacking. Reflect on whether you're actually hungry or just seeking comfort before eating. Moderation and gratitude are ageless. Gratitude and moderation change our connection with food and life without overindulgence or emotional stress from craving. Those who follow these guidelines look and feel younger. They radiate wellness, vitality, and quiet satisfaction. Subscribe to adopt a more balanced and satisfying diet. Let's explore how moderation and gratitude might give you more energy, grace, and youthfulness. Movement is philosophy. Engaging in physical activity has mental and emotional benefits as well. The Stoics strolled as they pondered. Exercising gently, like going on a stroll or doing yoga, strengthens your body and mind. For the Stoics, exercise was about more than maintaining a healthy lifestyle. It deepened their philosophical practice. Long walks were a common way for Marcus Aurelius to think about life's difficulties and his Stoic ideas. By combining activity with contemplation, he improved his physical health, strengthened his mental fortitude, and cleared his head. The Stoic practice of walking. Many Stoic thinkers enjoyed going on walks. It is said that Marcus Aurelius would contemplate life's difficulties on lengthy walks. As he walked, he meditated on applying Stoic concepts to real-life scenarios. This straightforward method yielded positive effects on both the mind and the body by combining movement with philosophical contemplation. Regular physical activity preserves youthful vitality. Improving your mental and physical health simultaneously through regular movement is a certain way to keep your vigor and energy levels up throughout the years.
Movement improves posture, making you appear taller, more confident, and exuding an air of quiet power often associated with a youthful appearance. Lessen the impact of getting older. Exercising regularly helps delay the aging process by preserving muscle mass, joint health, and bone density. Keeping muscles and joints strong and flexible through an active lifestyle helps you look younger and feel more energized. When you move, your blood flows more freely, oxygen reaches your cells, and your circulation improves, giving the impression you are more active and healthy. Incorporate physical activity into your daily routine. Physical activity should not be strenuous or time-consuming. Here is how you can begin incorporating it into your daily schedule.
Regularly go for walks.
Incorporate daily walks into your routine, whether it's during your lunch break, first thing in the morning, or after dinner. Use them as a chance to think deeply and relax. Add yoga or stretching to your routine. Yoga and stretching can help you relax and become more flexible in just 10 minutes a day, either first thing in the morning or right before bed. Discover exercise that brings you joy. Take part in physical pursuits that make you happy, whether it's dancing, riding, or playing a sport you love. Be consistent and appreciate the journey, not merely the destination. A journey to timeless knowledge via movement. Physical exercise is an integral aspect of Stoicism. It helps with more than just building muscle. It also helps with mental clarity, awareness, and contemplation of life's meaning. You exude an ageless vigor when you incorporate movement into your regular routine. Sleep as a gift, not a sacrifice. Remember that your physical form is a temple for your spirit, as Epictetus wisely advised. No form of care is more important than sleep. Rest allows your body to repair itself, your mind to digest the events of the day, and your cells to renew themselves. Get enough deep, rejuvenating sleep to keep your youthful vitality. One of the classic pieces of advice offered by Epictetus was, take care of your body, it is the temple of your soul. Many people in today's fast-paced society consider sleep a luxury they can go without, but sleep is an essential form of self-care. It is a gift that we bestow upon ourselves to maintain our bodily and mental health. The body is like a sacred temple. It needs regular care and attention to keep it in pristine condition. While you sleep, your body does a lot of important repair work. Regeneration of cells, recovery of muscles, and strengthening of the immune system all occur. By embracing these principles, you can achieve a balanced, healthy, and fulfilling life filled with energy and grace. Getting enough sleep is essential for maintaining peak performance and slowing the aging process. For all the reasons listed below, sleep is crucial to preserving a youthful vigor. The body creates growth hormones when we sleep, which aid in tissue repair, cell regeneration, and skin health maintenance. Sleep deprivation slows this process, which adds up to aging too quickly. The mind benefits from sleep in several ways, including the consolidation and processing of memories, the reduction of stress, and the clearing of mental clutter. Being well rested allows your mind to be more agile, clear-headed, and robust, all necessary for gracefully navigating life's obstacles. Feeling more stable emotionally and having fewer episodes of extreme mood swings are both benefits of getting enough sleep. The younger, more relaxed appearance is an outward manifestation of this inner peace. The significance of rest was also a theme in Marcus Aurelius's Meditations, where he stressed the need to remember to rest so that one might serve others and carry out their responsibilities. A healthy diet, he said, is essential for meeting the challenges of everyday living. Reasons why you need sleep to look younger. The purpose of sleep goes beyond warding off exhaustion. It also helps one seem younger than their years. When people make sleep a priority, they allow their bodies the opportunity to repair and rejuvenate, which makes them appear younger. Getting a good night's sleep helps you feel and look younger in several ways. Beautification of the skin. Your skin repairs itself while you sleep, restoring its moisture balance and diminishing the look of wrinkles and fine lines. Heightened vitality. Your energy levels are restored after a good night's sleep, so you may face the day with the vigor of a young person. Restorative sleep reduces levels of cortisol, a stress hormone that hastens skin aging by promoting collagen breakdown when levels are high. A timeless ritual. There is no need to put the needs of life before sleep. The three tenets of Stoic philosophy, wisdom, discipline, and balance, include this practice. Respecting the need for rest safeguards our vitality, health, and in the end, our youthful energy. One of the greatest gifts we can offer ourselves is the gift of sleep, which restores and revitalizes our bodies and minds.
Emotional release is freedom. Marcus Aurelius said, if you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself but to your estimate of it. This quote expresses his belief in the need to let go of useless emotions. Feelings of dread, wrath, and resentment can be let go of when you release them. When you're young, you exude a carefree attitude. If anything outside of yourself is causing you distress, it is not the object itself but your perception of it. As Marcus Aurelius put it, this profound realization shows that our emotions, although inherent, are influenced by how we interpret and evaluate the world around us. Stoicism teaches us to release negative emotions that impede our growth and development, such as wrath, resentment, and fear. The more we let go of these burdensome feelings, the more liberated we feel, and the more our character and appearance reflect that lightness. Liberation from emotional restraints. Emotional release, or the process of releasing pent-up feelings like anger, fear, or resentment, can help us feel lighter and more free. Through this process, we are able to navigate life more effortlessly and with more resilience. Embracing a Stoic outlook allows us to face life's difficulties rationally without getting caught up in the emotions that come with them. Better decision-making, a calmer demeanor, and clearer thinking are all benefits of letting go of pent-up unpleasant emotions. A lighter heart, a calm and optimistic disposition, emanates from a heart that is not weighed down by negative emotions. A youthful demeanor, calm, open, and friendly, reflects this inner lightness. Steps to emotional freedom technique. Here are some Stoic practices that can assist you in living a life free of emotional burdens. Fine, evaluate your impressions. If anything is making you feel bad, take a step back and find out how you're seeing it. Questions like, am I exaggerating the significance of this situation, or is this really something I can control, are good to ask. Stop causing yourself needless emotional pain by changing your perspective. Make forgiving a daily habit. One must forgive themselves before they can forgive others. Break free from the burden of previous injuries by releasing grudges and resentment. Moving ahead with a lighter heart is possible through forgiveness. Try keeping a reflective journal. Emotions that have built up can be released through writing them down. Consider your feelings in relation to what happened today. Engaging in this practice allows you to get insight into your emotions and let go of anything that is no longer beneficial to you. Relax and take deep breaths. Release mental and emotional strain with the help of meditation and deep breathing exercises. Mindfulness training leads to emotional relief and improved concentration. A timeless approach to emotional freedom. Not only is it a potent Stoic practice to be able to let go of bad emotions and develop emotional freedom, but it's also fundamental to looking young. Individuals who are not burdened by their emotions exude an eternal vigor through their poise, calmness, and energy. Their expressive features betray a tranquil and resilient spirit, devoid of any indications of inner turmoil. The power of connection. Life is meaningless without friends, Seneca said, emphasizing the value of friendship and community. Laughter and real connection have a way of lifting your spirits, calming your nerves, and even making you glow from the inside out. You will feel and look better when you surround yourself with positive individuals. As Seneca put it, life is meaningless without friends. Rule 5. Build inner strength. This quote demonstrates how deeply Seneca valued interpersonal relationships. He stressed in his works that our lives are greatly impacted and improved by the relationships we have with other people. Every aspect of our well-being, from our mental and emotional states to our physical health, is influenced by the relationships we have with those around us. Being around people who care about us makes us happier, which in turn makes us laugh more and gives us a sense of belonging, all of which make us look younger and more energetic. The link between active participation in social activities and youth, feeling connected, supported, and loved causes us to radiate happiness and energy. When we're emotionally well, it shows in our outward appearance. An outgoing, friendly demeanor is a hallmark of a connected and respected individual. Their expressions reflect this warmth and joie de vivre. They show no indications of loneliness or tension. Feeling secure and at home is one of the many benefits of being emotionally connected. As an active member of a community, or having close friends, one's facial expressions and body language show less anxiety and more stability. This alleviates the fear of being alone. Ways to cultivate genuine bonds. More significant than the number of our connections is their quality. Friendships based on mutual regard and common values were highly valued by Seneca. How to foster these kinds of relationships. Hang out with upbeat, encouraging people. If you want to feel supported, laugh a lot, and be encouraged, surround yourself with positive people. You pick up the vibes of the folks you hang around with. Spend time engaging in meaningful, genuine dialogue. Find important conversations and stop wasting time with small talk. Talk about the hard things in life, impart some knowledge, and be there for one another emotionally. These profound exchanges cultivate a sense of belonging and confidence. Join local events. Engaging with the community, whether through hobbies, social clubs, or volunteer work, is a great way to meet new people and strengthen existing relationships. A sense of community and common goal setting is enhanced when one is in the company of people who share these values. Pay attention. Try to be completely present while you're interacting with other people. Listen attentively and participate in a genuine way. They deserve your undivided attention. For both parties involved, this deepens and enriches the bond. Connection is timeless in its potency. Both our mental and physical well-being are upheld when we cultivate relationships that offer us happiness, encouragement, and humor. People with strong social networks often appear younger than their actual age because their vitality is constantly being renewed by the encouraging company of those around them. Their smiles are a reflection of the comfort and harmony that comes from having friends and family around. Curiosity keeps you young. The actions we do now will reverberate forever. As Marcus Aurelius put it, a sense of wonder and intrigue in the world around you keeps you thinking and doing. Continually expanding your knowledge sparks a fire within and maintains a youthful outlook. What we do now echoes in eternity. According to Marcus Aurelius, this is a potent reminder that our thoughts and deeds have consequences in the here and now, as well as in the future. Staying interested is one of the most important things we can do to keep our youth, both in spirit and in appearance, enthralled by the endless possibilities for discovery, growth, and learning. A curious mind is an active mind. We may sustain our vitality and sense of wonder in our lives by cultivating a sense of curiosity about the world and the things in it.
A mind that never stops wondering. Each day brings new surprises and joy to someone who welcomes curiosity. They stay open to new experiences and ideas, never letting themselves become mired in a rut or shackled by old patterns of thinking. Keeping an open mind keeps you looking young and lively in spirit. Those who do not let their curiosity wane always enjoy life to the fullest. Whether it's a new pastime, a book, or a destination, the quest for information keeps people enthralled in the moment and vital.
Creativity.
Our natural curiosity can awaken our inner kid and inspire awe and amazement. Curious people who refuse to let themselves be weighed down by the responsibilities of age tend to be more carefree and fun-loving. Fortitude in the face of monotony. By maintaining an attitude of perpetual curiosity, you deny monotony the opportunity to take root. You may avoid feeling stagnant and keep your youthful energy levels up by engaging with the environment on a regular basis. Suggestions for making your life more inquisitive. Maintaining mental acuity and emotional vigor requires a daily commitment to curiosity. A few suggestions to reawaken your interest. Find other ways to educate yourself. Persevere in your pursuit of knowledge by enrolling in classes, learning new skills, or delving into unfamiliar subjects. Continually expanding your knowledge does wonders for mental health and adds spice to daily life. Poke around with inquiries. Ask questions and look for answers. You won't regret it. Anyone who is naturally inquisitive is constantly trying to learn more and get a broader perspective. Try something different. See the world, eat exotic foods, and do things that make you uncomfortable to break out of your routine.
Staying young and full of energy is possible through engaging in novel activities that excite both the mind and the body. Find a tap into your imagination. Discovering new things and letting your imagination run wild are both aspects of a curious mind. Give something new a go, whether it's writing, art, or anything else that lets you express yourself creatively. Wonder never ages. Having a thirst for knowledge never dies, regardless of our chronological age. It allows us to develop and change in ways that maintain our mental, physical, and spiritual youth. Those who welcome new information with open minds and hearts always seem fresh and full of life. Their infectious energy motivates everyone around them and serves as a constant reminder that we are never too old to develop, learn, and discover. Gratitude is the ultimate anti-aging secret. Seneca said that practicing gratitude is like putting money in the bank. It grows your spirit. You radiate gratitude in your grin, eyes, and spirit. Consistently recording 3 things for which you are thankful can have a profound effect. In his writings, Seneca recognized the importance of thankfulness, stating, "Gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues but the parent of all the others." Recognizing and being grateful for what we have, rather than dwelling on what we do not have, helps us to be fully present in the here and now. In addition to enhancing our spiritual well-being, this exercise can completely revamp our physical attractiveness and general energy levels. Our grin, eyes, and overall demeanor beam with the vitality of a young person whose heart is overflowing with thankfulness. An appreciative attitude against aging. A grateful heart does more than lift our spirits. It also changes our physiology in ways that make us seem younger. Feeling content with ourselves and our situation has a ripple effect that we can see in the world around us. Health benefits. Being grateful is associated with fewer inflammatory markers, better sleep, and a stronger immune system, all of which lead to a healthier and more youthful appearance. Younger body. According to research, thanks for everything. A timeless virtue, an attitude of gratitude, knows no bounds. It is relevant in every era. Those who make an effort to be thankful not only live longer but also prosper. When faced with adversity, they maintain an optimistic view, exude boundless vitality, and are more resilient. Being grateful helps us feel better about ourselves, which in turn makes us look younger, more energized, and more at ease. It also stops us from seeking happiness from outside sources. Rather than trying to turn back the hands of time, the key to looking young is to welcome it with open arms. Embracing the eternal Stoic ideas, cultivating inner peace, and leading a purposeful life will help you exude a vitality that transcends age. Your company on this adventure is greatly appreciated. Until our paths cross again in the next video, keep shining and never age.